Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is enjoying this very special day so far. It has been an emotional day, I'm sure you'll all agree. Even the cake's in tears. I'd like to say a big thank you to Emma's bridesmaid, bridesmaids, I should say, sister, Katie, and her friends, Sophie and Hannah, for doing a marvellous job in helping Emma. And I'm sure you'll all agree, she looks absolutely stunning today. Yeah. Steve, on the other hand, just looks stunned. I'd also like to mention how lovely the rest of the people on the top table look as well. We are a very good looking table.
Page 4 of 17.
For those of you who don't know me, my name's David. I've had the pleasure of knowing Steve for over 20 years, and I have the great honour of being his best man. But in all honesty, I am actually a little nervous doing this, as you can probably tell. But I do feel a bit comforted by the fact that I have actually rehearsed a speech in front of a live audience at the local old people's home. I think it didn't go well. They all pissed themselves anyway. Now, as I mentioned, it is a great honour to be best man, but with the role comes the job of writing this speech. And after a couple of hours of searching, I found loads of ready prepared speeches on the internet. But sadly, none of them were about a couple called Steve and Emma. So it looks like it is down to me after all. Now, I'm not renowned for my speech writing, but I'll try my best, because Steve said to me earlier that if I do a good job today, I could be best man at his next wedding too.
I told you not to listen to him.
So, Steve and Emma, you finally got married after nearly 8 years together. For better or for worse, which is quite appropriate, as Steve couldn't have done any better, and Emily definitely couldn't have done any worse. Emma. I knew I was going to have this. I knew it was.
Emily. Well done, mate.
During the service today, I couldn't help but think it's funny how history repeats itself. I mean, it was only 26 years ago, Kevin and Teresa were sending their daughter to bed with a dummy. And it's happening all over again today. I do hope we're still friends after this speech, but I do. Now, I wouldn't say Steve was an ugly baby, but his mum only had morning sickness after he was born.
Cheers, mate. Dave, you got that bit wrong. Instead of smacking in, I am a doctor. Oi, I warned you.
He was a slightly slow star as well. At playgroup, he was different from the other 3-year-olds. He was 11. It's nearly over, buddy. It's nearly over. It's nearly a little bit more. In all the years I've known Steve, no one has ever questioned his intelligence. In fact, no one's even mentioned it. I've now reached the part of my speech where I'll offer the newlyweds some advice. I'm not sure I'm the best person to dish out advice, but I do have the following words of wisdom for the happy couple. Firstly, set the ground rules and establish who is the boss. Then do everything she says. Help the course of true love run smoothly. Never forget those 3 important words you must say every day. You're right, Emma.
You said that, didn't you? Always agree.
Buy flowers regularly, but not too often that it becomes suspicious. And finally, married life can be compared to football. I had to throw this in being cup final day. So be fully committed every week, and make sure you score every weekend. Make sure you change ends at half time, and don't put your tackle in too hard, or you might injure yourself. However, Emma assures me that playing away from home will result in a serious groin injury and is definitely the quickest way to go on the transfer list. Right, serious side now. Joking aside, I've got to the serious stuff though, I do want to say.
Yeah.
Steve, I know that you'll maintain these high standards as a fantastic loving husband. Everyone will agree that you both make a fantastic couple, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be part of this celebration of your clear love towards each other. In life, it's difficult to imagine Morecambe without Wise, Torval without Dean, Del without Rodney, Romeo without Juliet, and of course, Steve without Emma. I'd also like to thank you all for making this journey on this special day. It is surprising how far some people will come for a free meal and drinks.
It's like a contract. Sorry, Steve, sorry.
So to wrap it up, I want everyone in the room to upstanding, and I want to propose a toast to the happy couple.
Yeah, stand up, go on. Stand up.
Guys, may your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Ladies and gentlemen, to the bride and groom.